Welcome to episode 4
Welcome.
of
Yes,
the
episode
Uptown Girl.
4 of the Uptown Mommies, girl.
Oh, yes, Uptown Mommies.
This is what happens when you are rusty and you have not done this for 10 years and you've had the same brand for so long that now we're just like, oh, yeah, Uptown Mommies, not Uptown Girls. Welcome to another episode 4. We're doing it, y'all. We're doing it. Our cameras are getting better, like the sound is getting better. Baby steps, baby steps.
Yeah, we're trying different things. Like uh last 3 episodes I tried with my DJI camera, but it kept cutting off. And then
Yeah.
Francesca tried with her computer. The quality wasn't there, but the phone is good. Now I'm trying with my
Yes.
computer. I think next time I'm gonna try with my phone. It's
Yes.
all, yeah, trial and error, see what sticks.
Yes, the
Yeah.
computer. I feel like my computer, it was horrible. So apologies for the first 2 episodes where it was horrible. Now we're getting better. Third episode was better. Today I'm using the back of my iPhone, so let's see how that goes. But we're super excited. Episode 4, we have a really good topic, today. So let's do a little cafecito catch up, Iran.
Yes. So what's been going on in your week?
Man, my week has been something. I feel like being a mom to a toddler is testing my patience. Asher is in his why phase. Like everything is why. I'm like, Asher, go use the potty. Why? Asher, we have to eat lunch. Why? Like everything is why. And then these random little tantrums that he gets, I'm calling him a Sour Patch Kid. I don't know if you dealt with that, with your kids, Iran, but
Yes, with
it's
both.
insane. Like I'm like, what is happening? Like I feel like the minute like he turned 3, completely different child, little Sour Patch Kid. Um,
Yes.
so I was just like, what is happening? Like I feel like everybody talks about like the terrible twos,
Yeah,
but
terrible
dude,
twos. I don't think they exist. It's when they
I don't
turn
think they
3 that's
do.
like, yeah.
Everybody's like, oh my god, are you ready for those terrible twos? Un ángel. Now, like threes, I'm like, dude, like this is what we're doing right now. It's just dealing with
Yeah.
with the threes. I'm trying to like manifest that this is just a quick phase and he's gonna get over it. But Lord, my patience has been tested. Work is testing my patience. Honestly, I've been really thinking about taking a career break. Feel like a lot of people have been doing that. I don't know if you've been hearing, but even like on
Mhm.
my LinkedIn, tons of people are talking about career breaks where they're taking like the summer off to spend with their kids and, just doing sabbaticals. I feel like sabbaticals was a thing that you only heard like on TV shows. Like it's a real
Mhm.
thing. I think millennials, we are just completely burnt out. We've been working since 14. Like we're like burnt out and people are just taking career pauses. So that's my week. It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Yeah, I'm definitely on a career pause now. Like I spoke about before, like I decided to just take a break from the social media management, the project management. I do love project management when it comes to like experiential marketing,
Mhm.
but I also feel like I have like 50 children
Yeah.
because I'm managing everything. So it took a toll on me the last couple of years. So it feels good to like just step back and I don't know, just work on my stuff, like my personal
Mhm.
social media. The only thing I'm managing right now is our photo booth business, which legit, it's like it kind of runs on its own because people just book us like without us
Yeah.
having to, chase. And it's like a one and done and not even one and done because if they book us for the baby shower, or they book us for the birthday
Mhm.
party or the wedding, like. But yeah, I'm at that point. I actually um because time has been lax, there's moments when I am busy and I get booked. Like I got booked for with the Renaissance Church this past weekend. So they were preparing for their big Easter service.
Aw.
And it was a beautiful production. I work with the event planner a lot. She's also a wedding planner, so I work with her a lot when it comes to that. And I just it was 2 whole days of filming, so I have a lot of content to go through, but it
Mm.
was just like, it was a last minute gig, so it was just I had to pivot, and then on top of that, like, there were Easter events, family events, because my family is big on getting together for Easter, Good Friday dinner, um
Ooh.
yeah, so it was literally like I was back to back to back to back to back to back.
Oh my god, so true.
Monday was when I was like, "Okay." And the exhaustion was so crazy that I got vertigo,
Ugh,
and that
that's
has
the
been my week.
worst from what I
Yes.
hear.
Yeah, the worst. This is my 2nd time getting it, and I'm just like, it's not fun. I literally felt like I was on a roller coaster about to throw up, but
Oh,
yeah, that
no.
was my week. That
I
was
feel
my
like the
week.
vertigo hit you, and it was just kinda like a reminder to slow down, like, "You're doing
Yeah, I
too
had
much.
to stay in bed.
Slow down, take it easy." Yeah, from what I've heard in the past when it comes to vertigo, like, I feel like it's horrible, so I'm like, knock on wood, hope I
If
never get it in
yeah,
my
no.
entire life. But yeah, I
You know what
forgot
it
that
feels
I
like?
what?
Like a tea like, the teacup ride?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you're
look,
on it, or like you're on
nonstop.
Benadryl, like you took too much Benadryl, but it's like you can't stop it.
Ugh, that's
Yeah,
horrible. That's
so,
horrible. But yeah,
yeah,
I totally
but
forgot that totally forgot that it was Easter. Like, yeah, we did a brunch at one of our favorite
mhm,
spots, Tobala, which if you have not been to Tobala Mexican restaurant in Riverdale, it is so good. So quick
it
shout out to
is.
them. They had a face painter, they had someone doing balloons for the kids. So like it wasn't like super like hectic. So while we were eating,
Mhm.
like he was getting his face painted, he was getting a balloon. So shout out to them for putting on a really good Easter brunch for parents.
That's always nice when, like,
Yeah.
restaurants think of kids,
Yeah, I
and
feel like
yeah,
there's not a lot of them, especially. I feel like when we walked
no,
in and we did like we did the brunch, we're like, oh, let's just do brunch. And we walked in and we saw like the lady like face painting and doing balloons. I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. Like
so
this is such
perfect.
a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
But wow, okay. So definitely mental load was on 100 this week. I feel like by the time our viewers see this episode, it is going to be a little bit of a few weeks out. So you guys are going to be like, oh my God, yeah, like Easter was crazy, and then we're probably gonna be, like, in June
Yeah.
once we blink. Um, but yeah, tell me, like, about, like, the mental load, how it hit you this week, like, did anybody even
Okay.
notice that you were dealing with all this?
Um, I think the my friend that I was working with, the event planner, noticed because, like, the first day I got there, I was ready to go. The second day, I was glitching. Like, my mind was glitching. Like, I was just like simple things I was not remembering, and I'm usually good at remembering things.
Yeah.
Um, and basically, it was just like making sure, like, my daughter had ballet, making sure she gets dropped off, making sure um, there were groceries at home. What's
Oh,
missing? Then I had to make a potato salad for a family get together, drive an hour to South Jersey. Like, it
ugh.
was just like a lot. And then, like, get new tires for the car because one just like popped before going to Jersey. Like, it was just one of those weeks. And it was that mental load. Like, you have to think of things like, okay, when do you have to change your tires?
Yes,
Oil
yes.
change, and
Oh,
then not only
yes.
the car, then it's the house,
Oh my god,
making sure
yeah.
you buy food all the time, or making sure you buy food groceries ahead of time if you have something to be done.
To do,
Yeah,
yeah.
something to do, and then, oh, the Easter outfits, making sure everybody has their Easter outfits. I definitely I dress regular, but the kids, like, I like dressing them, dresses and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Um,
I feel like that's how we grew up, like, every Easter was, like, a production. We used to go to the church, and then after that, we would take Easter pictures, like, I have pictures of, like, our family. It was kinda like a something that we did, like, we would just take Easter pictures every
yeah,
year, like, all
and
dressed
the
up,
weather was
like,
so
fully.
nice when we were
Yes.
little.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what happened. This week was I mean, like, this Easter was just, like, raining. I was like, I didn't care. I put on jeans. Asher had on jeans. He didn't get dressed up. I was like, "We're doing brunch, and then we're gonna go back home and
yeah,
chill out." I was like my family wasn't here, so we were just kinda, like, did our own little thing. But yeah, no, I
Mm-mm.
think it's wild when we think about like the invisible part when we deal with mental load, where it's like we're dealing with our own mental load when it comes to our career or like, and then there's like that extra like mom layer that we deal with, right? Like that, oh
Mm-hmm.
my God, toilet paper. Oh, do we have toothpaste? Oh, I forgot. We need milk. Like,
Yeah,
and it's like you're kind of like on the go, like your brain never stops because the minute
that
it
was
stops, you're
that
like,
was this
oh,
weekend.
I forgot this, I forgot that. And it's like sometimes even if we have like a partner or, we're with someone, like a lot of the times they're not like as in tuned as we are with like the house
Yeah.
stuff. Like I don't know if that's like the same for you, but a lot of the times like I know when the toilet
They
paper is
feel
running
like they
low, when the
try, but
milk.
they're not too detailed
Yeah,
about it.
I'm like, I know when like, oh, we're
Yeah.
running low on soap, let me reorder. We're running low on on toilet paper, let me reorder. Oh, we're missing a few things for, for for lunch or dinner, whatever it may be, let me go on Whole Foods and order. Let me do like a delivery so by the time I get home from work, it's already there or during the day.
And
Like,
just thinking
yeah.
ahead so that it doesn't like because when you plan to fail, like I did this weekend, like you talking about toilet paper and you know that you ever had that week when everything finishes
Oh, yes.
because you've been
Yes.
so busy and you haven't like had a chance to re-up and
Proactively. Yeah.
everything. Yes.
Yes,
So that was
girl.
this weekend. So I had to like make a couple of like last minute orders. Like thank God for grocery delivery services.
Seriously. I think grocery deliveries for the win, even though we pay like a little tax on top of it. But dude, I love being able to be in the office and be like, oh my God, we need X, Y, and Z. Let me order it. So by the time I get home, it's there. Or, you know what I mean? For the
Yes.
next day. Like, oh, we're running low on this. Let me click. Like it's easy. It's like kind of like a double-edged sword, right? Like it's kind of made us so used to these things that I don't remember the last time I stepped into like a Walgreens or something like that where you're like, "Oh, I have to buy this because 'cause I'm so quick to order it online." And it's
Yeah.
having, like, that ease of it being, you know, on my front door by the time I get home from
Or
work.
even
So,
pick up.
it's crazy. Or pickup,
Yeah.
yeah, like, it's crazy. Life has changed so much compared to, like, the way it was that you think about it
Mhm.
and you're like, "Oh my god, we have it good." Like, we got it good.
Yeah. And it's like, right, when it comes to mental load, it's good to like use the tools you have. Because like honestly, the whole grocery pickup and delivery thing,
Mhm.
I learned to do that obviously during COVID, but people were doing that before. And I
Yeah,
remember one
true.
time somebody was just like, I went online on Instagram and I was like ranting. I was pregnant. I was just like, I need to go to the grocery store. How am I supposed to go to the grocery store? Somebody was just like, just order your groceries. I was like, you can do that. And ever since then, it's been a lifesaver. And one of the biggest tools that ChatGPT is good for the mental load. When
Yes.
you don't have no idea what to cook during the week and you want
Oh
to cook
my
a
god,
meal
yes.
plan, you can even tell them like, my family is Dominican and half African American, and we like this and that, and this is what we like to eat for breakfast. This is what we like to eat for lunch and dinner. Prepare me
Yeah.
a menu and a
A
list for the
grocery
grocery
list, yes.
store.
Manny uses ChatGPT for, like, dinners and stuff like that because 'cause he's been doing, like, the cooking, since he's been retired, so he's doing, like, the cooking, so by the time I get home from work and he's like ChatGPT, he's like, "This is what do I need for X, Y, and Z? We're trying to do, like, anti-inflammatory diet this week. What do
Mhm.
we need? Oh, give me some recipe ideas." Honestly, and it's clutch, like, it comes through.
Yes.
Whatever your stance on AI, I get it. Like we should use it and not abuse it. But yeah, no, it comes through, especially for everything. Like even like planning a trip or whatever it may be. Um, it definitely has been a big, big helper.
Yeah. Because if not, like, I feel like I'm not a cook. I don't like cooking, but I
I love
have to cook.
cooking.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love cooking, but by the time I get home from work, I'll be so
You're
tired que
tired, yeah.
yo no quiero hacer nada. So I'm glad that he has taken over that role. And it's good for him
Mhm.
because he's like, oh, I'm learning how to do X, Y, and Z. So it's nice to have that. And then some
Exactly.
days when I feel like cooking, I'm like, oh, I'll cook. You know what I mean? So it doesn't
Yeah.
feel like a burden of like, oh my God, I have to cook. I have to do this. Like I have to pick up this. Like
Yeah.
it's so nice to have that like off your plate. So
Yeah, and you can
shout
also
out.
call it, like, your new cook, and they break it down to you, like, they dumb down well, not they, but it it breaks it down, and I love it, like, my food turns out good all the time.
Yes,
But
shout out
yeah.
to ChatGPT, for, all all the help in the kitchen and out of
Mhm.
the kitchen. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, let's see. We obviously talked about mental load. We talked about how it's important to also like deal with the mental load, but also not forget to pour into ourselves. Like I know we are always on the move, but also we have to make sure to remember like if you don't pour into yourself, then stress is gonna take over and you're gonna get vertigo or you're gonna get anxious and you're gonna have, like
Panic
w-
attacks.
a panic attacks and and you're gonna want to like explode. So just remember to always pour into yourself, even if it's like a quick 5-10 minute meditation, which I usually do at night, just to kind of like bring down everything, especially after a full day. um, but tell me, Iran, let's do a quick hot take debate. ¿Qué tú crees?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Let's get spicy with these. Like, especially talking about mental load, talking about being Latina, talking about having, jobs and being full-time moms and parents. Like, uh, do you talk to your partner about like the mental load? Um, you know, and like how does that work? Like how's your dynamic when it comes, especially as both of us are in relationships and we're dealing with so much? Like, do you ever talk to your partner about like the mental load and how they can be like helpful with it or how they can be like an asset? Or is it something that you're just like, nope, I'll deal with it. I got it. Like we were taught
So
to do.
I've I've learned exactly. So I've learned like in the beginning I was that person. Oh my ears.
Hmm.
I was that person that was like, I have it, I handle it. And still to this day, there's times I catch myself doing that. Am I
Yes.
talking loud? Because my ear just got clogged.
No, you're not.
I'm good?
I hope
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
I'm like, I
like,
hope I'm not talking loud.
no, you're good. So, um, so there's times when he's like, relax, I don't know, for some reason, like, I feel like I gotta do it all, and he's like,
Yeah,
"I got you," especially with his schedule, he's a firefighter, like, the day after his 24-hour shift, I don't expect him to do much,
yeah.
but other days, like, he does pick up my slack, like, we work hand in hand with each other,
Mhm.
we both forget things, and
Of
I've
course.
learned yeah, before I used to get really, really upset when he used to forget things because it seemed like he forgot things more than I did, but, through therapy, I have learned to give him grace because it's true, like, I immediately, like, forget, like, oh, he was working 24 hours with, like, 50 million calls and God knows how
Mhm.
many traumatizing things he's seen throughout the day. So I have
True.
to, like, stop for a minute and just be like, "Wait, he was working," and just give him grace, just like he gives me grace when I forget things. And
Yeah.
and it's sad because I don't know if you're like this, I don't give myself grace. Like, I'd be
Oh,
like, "Damn, you
definitely
messed up
not.
again?" Like
I'm telling you, I feel like that's the word of our podcast. We've said that from the beginning, from the first episode. We've said, give us grace." But it's funny, sometimes we do not give ourselves grace. We're so used to giving everybody grace because I feel like that's honestly how we were taught. I don't know if that's how you were like raised. That's kind of like, oh no, give them grace. They're family. Give them grace. They're going through something. Give them grace because X, Y, and Z. And I think sometimes we forget to give ourselves grace, which is true. Like if I'm like anxious or I'm overstimulated, like I should say that to myself more. Like give yourself grace. You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot more than most people do, especially, in life. So
yeah,
like give yourself grace. Something that I'm still working on, honestly. My
yeah,
therapist says the same thing. Like you just have to find ways to deal, you know what I mean? Like with the
mhm.
anxiousness and things like that. Like give yourself grace. Like you're only one person and you're doing so much. I think sometimes we
Yeah,
forget that we are
we
doing a
do
lot.
forget,
Cause
and we forget that there's 24 hours
yeah,
in a day, and we can't do it all, and it's not really 24 hours, we're, like, awake, what, 12 hours, 14
and we're
hours?
sleeping. Yes.
Yeah, so it's like there's just so much you can do, like,
And to remember that we do have a village. I think sometimes we forget that hiring help isn't like a luxury, isn't it something that, like rich people only do. So it's okay to like ask for help and hire help if needed. Like if you need somebody to clean your house, hire them. Like I feel like
Yes.
I've been the Instagram ads have been trying to get me because I'm like sometimes I feel like I'm so on the go that by the time the weekend comes, like, I don't feel like picking up. Like, I am exhausted. Like,
Mhm.
I just wanna, like, be a bum sometime. Then if I need to hire somebody to come and clean the house, oh, well,
Yeah,
why not? Like,
and yeah,
what
that's
why
something I
should I feel
definitely used
guilty about that?
mhm. I definitely used to do that, and one thing that helps me now is, like, since I'm working from home more, I I'm not one to wake up on a Saturday and clean the whole house.
Mhm.
So what I try to do is clean 1 room a day,
Oh, that's smart. Okay.
and if the rest of the house is a mess, it's
Mhm.
alright. At the end of the day, nobody really comes visits me, like, I'll do
So
that
true.
deep clean, like but
That's so
for the
true.
most yeah, for the most part, like, it's like, at night, just make sure you're putting things back where it goes, like, after you clean
Yes.
that room, just make sure that you maintain it, and you don't have to, like, go crazy on a weekend, and you have
I
more
really think
time
that's
for
the
yourself.
Dominican in us. That's the Dominican in us. I feel like when growing up, my mom woke us up every Saturday mad early to clean the house. Everybody had like a chore. Somebody used to mapear el piso. The other one used to do the bathroom. So Saturday was like a clean day. And then you go to the
Mhm.
salon, you go to Fordham Road, and then you go to your grandparents' house. Like, that was kinda
Yeah,
like you know,
the
the
routine,
daily
yeah.
the routine, like the weekly routine on a Saturday. So I think that has always been instilled in me. So I'm like, Saturday's like for cleaning. Like, you know, I need to do this, I need to do that. Like, I need to make sure my house is completely spotless. But it's true, like, we don't get visitors like that even. You know what I mean? So I'm like, chill out, girl. Like,
I'm like, as
let
long
go.
as you
Let
dust
go of the
1 room a
trauma.
day, you're good.
Yeah. As long as you're not living in filth, también, you know what I mean? Like, as long
Yeah,
as you're not living in filth, you're good. But again, I'm like, "Yo, let go of that trauma, girl. Let go of the trauma, you're good. Nobody's
yeah,
gonna get you." But
definitely.
yeah, but if need be and you need to hire, like, help, like, again, like, I feel like grocery delivery is a big help. We don't if you can, stop yourself from going to the supermarket because you don't have the time, like, you don't have to stress about, like, having to run and, like, drive yourself crazy, like, order it online, easy peasy.
Mhm.
Like, if you don't have the mental load to set up, like, a whole dinner itinerary, like, go on ChatGPT. "Hey, I don't know what to cook. This is what I like," and have somebody
Oh,
help
you
you
know
at the end of
what's
the
another
day.
hack too? Like
What?
those meal delivery services?
Yes, I've tried those
So
before. I'm not a
sometimes
big fan of them.
they have the menu on the
Oh,
like,
true. That's so
I forgot
true.
which one it is that they have the menu, they have the ingredients, and then you can just,
Blue
do it
Apron?
to your
I
like
don't know. Is it Blue
not blue
Apron?
it might be Blue Apron or
I
Hungry
don't
Root,
remember.
but
One
they
of
have it
those.
online, so you could just go online, get ideas, and,
Yeah,
you
and do
know,
it yourself.
edit it into how you wanna do it.
That's true. That's actually a really good hack. That's actually very good.
Mhm.
Okay, look at you coming through with
Definitely.
the
And another
hacks.
hack too is if you cannot afford a nanny because, nannies is a whole
Are
nother
expensive. Oh my
there's
god.
a thing called mother's helper where you can get like even if it's a teenager that you know and they can just come in and just spend time with your kid while you're working from home. And I know that used to like help me when I needed it. Like I used to just like call my niece
Mhm.
over and just, spend time like, can you spend 2 hours just playing with my son and daughter while I get something done before they were, like,
Yeah.
in school? Or, like, if you need somebody to fold your laundry, mother's helpers, they're not expensive, like, they're, like,
What?
$50
Wait,
an
what is this mother's
hour.
helpers? Like, tell us more
Yes.
about this.
It's just, like it's just like a part-time it's not a nanny because the nanny does, like, everything, like, you just, like, make
Yeah.
sure if you need them to, like, cook something real quick or you have the food prepared and, "Oh, can you just feed my child?" Like, they're there while you're there, so also it's
That's
good if for
insane.
those parents that, don't feel comfortable leaving their kid with a stranger, you're
Mhm.
around, you know,
Oh, that's smart. Ooh,
and
I
you get
like
to
that
do your work
idea.
while somebody gives your child attention for a few hours, so
Oh my
that's a
gosh.
good
We have to make sure to, like, literally tag all these people once this episode is released. We should definitely tag them because I had no
Mhm.
idea about a few of these. So it's always
Yeah.
nice for our listeners to know, like, hey, these are little hacks, these are little tidbits that we've learned along the way. Because again, we're still learning as new moms, as career
Mhm.
women, as women who have their partners and are in relationships. Like every nothing is perfect. So we're literally learning with you guys. So again, word of the day. Give us grace. Give yourself
Yes.
grace.
Yes.
Give yourself grace on this
Definitely.
day. Okay, so what's next? I
Yes.
know we're almost at
Let's
time and we
do
want to make
mommy
sure that these are
confessions.
fun. Okay, so
Yes.
what okay, so you tell me, mommy confessions. Let's go. Like
I
which
did
one do
not
you want to
think
go
of
with?
this. But moving forward, just because this is the fourth episode, we'll like
Yes.
maybe to the sixth episode, we'll do our own confessions, and then you guys can
Okay.
start emailing us at uptownmamisnyc@gmail.com.
Say it again.
Um, uptownmamisnyc@gmail.com. And let's see, my confession is when I need to get work done, and my kids are into books.
Mhm.
My kindergartner does not read yet. She's learning how to read. Um, but one thing I like to do is go to the library, and there's these
Mhm.
things called wonder books. I cannot stop. I've posted twice about them. They're
Ooh.
called wonder books, and they read to your child. So your child
Ooh,
is
oh,
not on an
okay.
iPad, and it's just like, and it tells you when to turn the page.
Oh my
So
God,
I've
this
been
is so
doing this,
cute.
yeah, since my daughter was like 3, 4 years old. So I will go to the library with my laptop, and then we sit in the children's section, grab a bunch of those wonder books. And if your library doesn't have them, just ask them to bring in
Oh,
more. Um, and that's what
I'll
I do.
definitely
That's how
check
I
that
get my
out.
work done.
I'm gonna check that out
Mm-hmm.
when next time I go to the library with Asher or Manny takes Asher to the library. I'll tell him wonder books. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Um, I think for me, one of the confessions on my end is when I feel like the world is closing in on me. Like I feel like I have to do sometimes just like a solo lunch. Like, even if it's just like just to be in my own space, because 'cause I'm like in my
Mm-hmm.
head, I'm like, I used to do these solo lunches so much, so even when I'm, like, at work, like, I would just go somewhere and just sit down and just have, like, a solo lunch, because I feel like that's the only time that I have to kinda, like, be with myself, unless you're, like, in the shower, and sometimes,
Yeah.
honestly, you get the knock on the door. But, but just having those moments where you kinda, like, are just on your like, by yourself, that's, like, a way to kinda, like, pour into yourself, and I feel like that's a
Mm-hmm.
confession that I enjoy having my alone time. I know some
Same.
people are like, "Oh my god, I can't be by myself, my thoughts." I'm like, I do enjoy, like, having those moments of just, like, being alone because I feel like that's the way for me to kinda, like, reset, like, breathe, and not feel like the world is, like, getting too much. So I feel like that's my like confession. So yeah, let us know like what your mommy confession is or your daddy confession is or
Mm-hmm.
parent confession, whatever it may be. I feel like we all need to like hear these and learn from each other.
Yeah, piggybacking off what you said, like about the alone time, it's so funny
Hmm.
because I was watching an influencer who I want her on the show
Who
as a
is
guest.
she? Who is she? Put it out there. Put it into the universe.
Melissa, what's her last name? First name is Melissa. She's
Okay.
Dominican from Jersey. She just started like, working with her career, and she had her first like travel her first travel gig after becoming a mom, and she was
Oh.
just like how she missed him, and like she felt
Hmm.
guilty, and
Oh,
we've
I've
all
dealt with
felt
that.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
but
much.
I just want to say that there comes a time when you're just happy these trips are coming up even though you're working the whole time, but
It's so
it's just
true.
like getting back to your room and just like being by yourself,
Yes. Oh, that's honestly
and the
the
best sleep
best.
ever.
You do still, miss your child. Like I FaceTimed him,
Same,
but it's
same,
true. Like
same.
as time progresses, it's
um
so weird how you kind of just start returning to your own self. You start getting your pink back.
yes.
Yes, me too. Like I need all the pink in my life, all the pink. All right, great. Okay, so how are we closing? How are we closing this?
Follow
Fourth
us on
episode
Instagram, Uptown Mommies
down. Check.
NYC.
Look at us doing big
And
things, pouring into
yeah,
ourselves with this
ooh, me
podcast.
as well.
Hope you guys are liking it so far. Leave us comments, let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of.
Yes.
and let us know, like,
Share, share, share,
everything.
share. And,
Yes.
next
Follow us
episode
on
is about
Instagram,
friendship,
like us on
like friendship
Spotify,
after,
watch us on
like, becoming a
YouTube,
mom,
leave us a
and,
comment, give us 5 stars,
yeah,
subscribe.
yes,
Everything that you can do on social media, do
very.
it. Help us out.
And,
Share, share, share,
yes.
share, share, share.
So that's gonna be a good episode, and if you have anyone you want us to
Ooh.
have as a guest, like, just
Ugh,
write to us, DM us,
that's hard.
email us,
That
comment,
is hard.
answer the questions that we're
You
going
lose
to start
friendships, you
putting up
gain
on our
friendships,
social
all of it.
media so we can talk about them. And
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave with the final quote. Delegation is not
Yes,
weakness, it
yeah.
is wisdom. And there you go. Delegation is not weakness,
Yes.
it is wisdom. So remember that.